Hi you guys, it's me NeeCJae. Today I want to come to you with a get ready with me using products that are made for mature skin or that are really great for mature skin. If you're interested in seeing this video, keep on watching. Started on some of my favorite products for mature skin over 40, 50 and up, okay? So yeah, anyway, have my skincare on and my primer already on, okay? So the first thing I'm going to start off with today are my eyes, and some of my favorite products for my eyes is by Reverend. I am absolutely in love with their products. You guys know I am loving the gel eyeliners, right? We're going to use them too. I am also in love with the brow pencils. These products are made for mature eyes, okay? And that is what I love. I love products that are specifically for aging skin or mature skin, I'll say. So yeah, this is it right here. I have the, what is it, blonde, gray, soft brown, and taupe. My two favorites are soft brown and the taupe, okay? I use both of them together. Sometimes I just use the brown, the soft brown, and then I tried the taupe. I said, oh, but I like that blend. They have the staying power to last all day long. They give you more of a natural look. You guys know I talk about not using black on your eyebrows. Oh my goodness. I always talk about using a brown or a deep brown or a soft brown, never black. Okay, you can also use gray. Gray is a nice cover. Now, you know what? I never thought of gray. They are really great quality, okay? These are the pencils. They have the little brush on the side, and then on the other side, the tip, so you can really do that fine, precise line, okay? And look at this. This is the gray. If you want something deep, look at that. That gray is a really nice gray color right here. And that is the taupe, okay? That's the taupe right there. Very nice. And this is the soft brown right here, the one I have right now. That's the soft brown. And that's the blonde right here, okay? So the gray, the taupe, the soft brown, and the blonde, okay? I'm starting off with the taupe. I really like how natural they look, okay? After brushing them up, they look really natural. And the taupe just blends in, looks like my eyebrow, okay? And I don't want anything that's really dark and deep on my eyes. When you do that, you make your eyes look harsh and hard. And that is something that we are not trying to do. We want everything to look soft on our face, okay? Really soft. Nothing that looks harsh. That is definitely a no, honey. I love this taupe. This taupe is one of my favorite. You like a darker, deeper look. That gray is really pretty too. I noticed I said that you can get away with that gray or charcoal look. It's not really too harsh looking. It's not black. Anything but black, okay? What I'm do now is clean it up with a brow pencil. This is one by Anastasia Beverly Hill. I like doing this better than using concealer and marking up your face and all of that. Anything that's quick, okay? Another nice one is by NYX. I don't know where it is now, but that's another really affordable one. Using a little bit of the Bear With Me concealer by NYX. I really like this concealer because this concealer, it doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles. It's very affordable. I think it's great for mature eyes, okay? So I'm just tapping a little bit on here, placing some on my lids to remove any discoloration on the lids, just to make the lids look skin-like and prep it for eyeshadow or whatever you're going to do. I'm really not going to use an eyeshadow today. I'm really going for something very natural. So I am using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I am just about out. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I've hit pan. And I'm just going to use that on my lids just to give it more of a skin-like appearance. It gives a little color, but not too much, okay? You can do more, but I like simple. Simple is the best to me. Simple yet elegant. And I'm just applying this all over my lid, you know, because with foundation, concealers, it washes you out, okay? It just completely washes you out. So you have to bring your face or your skin lids back to life, and bronzer is a great way to do that. Next products I'm using, I talk about these all the time in my videos. I absolutely love these liners, okay? Here they are. They are by Reverend. They're gel liners. Look at them. They have them in a variety of shades. Okay, we have, here it is. We have, just going to show you, green, blue, brown, black, gray, and like the purple. They're gel liners, so they actually apply to your eyes and they do not move at all. That is what I love. They do not move. Okay, I've tried other liners, especially when I tight line under my eyes, and I look and it's all down here smudging. I hate that. That is something that I absolutely hate, because I tight line quite often, and I use the black to tight line. I don't use black liner under my eyes. I use brown. As we age, the black liners just make you look harsh. Okay, now I use them to tight line to make my lashes look thicker and fuller, okay? But I use my brown under my eyes. Or you can use any of these other colors. I've used the green, the blue, the purples. I just love the look that they give. But today, again, I am going to use two. I'm going to use the brown and the black. Of course, the black to tight line. We're going to start that first, tight lining. It makes such a big difference. And I'm telling you, I love these liners. I love them because they're smudge proof. And they're not going to make me look like a raccoon. I hate that, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. I've done it before. I did it not too long ago because I was just, I didn't bring my gel liners with me. I was on a trip, and I used the liner to tight line, getting ready. Look, it was all under my, it messed my whole makeup look because I had to remove all of that, and it was just horrible. So I was so happy to get back home, and I said, the next time I'm going to make sure I take my liners, because I don't just have to, you know, waterproof, honey. Waterproof is the way to go with liners, especially tight lining. And what I do, I love to just apply this up here. It makes your lash line look thicker. Especially as we age, the lashes on your eyes, they get a little thinner, you know? You can see the difference, but my eyes are watery a little bit. But look at that, even with my eyes watering a little bit, sometimes it does water. It's not all over here. That's the difference. And with another liner, you're in trouble. These gel liners, perfect, I promise you, for mature eyes. And so can you see the difference? Look at this, and look at this one. See, so much, it makes your lash line look thicker and your lashes look fuller when I apply my mascara. Even though I am blinking and my eyes are watering a little bit, you do not see it all under my eyes. That's what I'm talking about. The power, honey, of gel liners. And these are made for mature eyes, which is even better. Let me stop talking and do my eyes. I'm tight lining, and I'm also going to use them above my lashes, okay? Right, as close as I can get them to my lash line. As close as I can get it to my lash line. I don't know why this eye is watering so much today. Can't go without mascara. Now, this is the mascara. Also, it's the Lengthen Volume Mascara by Reverend, okay? And I like the brush. Here's the mascara. See, I like the way it curls. I use several coats of mascara, okay? So I come back once I'm finished with this. Okay, so eyes are almost done. I'm going in now with my gel liner, the brown, kind of on the line, lash line, on the waterline, and a little bit below the waterline. I don't like to pull my eye down. Nothing goes down, everything goes up. Especially with mature eyes. You don't want anything to pull down, honey. Okay, so that is it. Really soft. I love these gel liners. They're not moving, they're not budging, they're not going to do anything. And what I like to do to soften it up even more, I'm using the BK Beauty 202 brush, is take my bronzer, Charlotte Tilbury, great products for mature skin, eyes, love her products. And I'm just going to go under here and smoke this out a little bit, okay? Now, if you have any fine lines or discoloration, this really helps, okay? Look at that. Look at the blend on that. So, love that combination. And you can also go back into that little eye area with that bronzer and just deepen the outer corners up a little bit, just to give it a little bit more depth. You know, just go in and just concentrate right on the outer corners, okay? And that's going to deepen it up and give it more of a subtle but natural look. You know what I mean? So, bronzer. You don't have to use the eyeshadows to really get a nice look on it. I love the shadows. Don't get me wrong. But today, just for like Mother's Day, I want to look, I guess, classy, natural, if that's a word. And now, after we do all of this, this is the time that you want to go in with your concealer. Now, if you have any fine lines or wrinkles or anything, any kind of discoloration that you want to blend on your eyes, it makes a big difference, okay? Going back in with that same concealer, or you can use other concealer. Right now, I've been using this a lot. Just bear with me. I really like it. I really like it a lot. I'm in the shade... What is this shade? Tan. So I'm in the shade Tan. And I'm just taking my ring finger. The ring finger, as I stated in most of my videos when I talk about this, is the most delicate finger that you can use on this area. I tell you, when I did this when I was on the makeup lines and we had the little classes, they always stress this. Use your ring finger for eye creams and anything. Time you're doing anything around your eyes, use your ring finger, not your eye, your ring finger. And they stress this so much. Anytime you're doing anything around the eyes, use the ring finger. So I'm always stressing it. You may hear me stress it quite often. I can't help it. And I'm just going to take the BK Beauty 109. I really like these brushes for mature eyes and mature skin in general. And this brush, the 109, you can use for around the eyes. You can use it as a makeup brush. I love it a lot. And it doesn't remove all of your concealer or makeup that you have on. This is one by Charlotte Tilbury, my setting powder. I'm just taking this BK Beauty 110 brush. It's like a brush and a sponge all together. I love it. Not using a lot of powder, tapping it off and applying it under my eyes. Because you're not trying to do the fine lines and wrinkles. We do not want that. So just a little bit. None of that baking stuff. We're not having that. Okay? Not now. Now what we're going to do is start with our makeup. And I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury, the Beautiful Skin Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful on the skin. Really, it's so light. And I love it, okay? Very lightweight. I take a little bit and just stubble it onto my skin, on the foreheads. Again, I already have my primer on. And I believe today I'm using the primer by Easy Blur Primer. I will link it in the description box. I cannot talk today. But yeah, I will link it in the description box below. And I'm taking the same 109 brush, and we're kind of just stubbling it all over the face very lightly, okay? We want a very light, natural look. I want people to think, does she have makeup on? Or is she wearing foundation? That's the kind of look I'm going for, okay? I don't want people to think I have on makeup. When I was younger, I used to pile that makeup on. As I've gotten older, I'm taking that makeup off. And you want to bring that foundation down your neck. You don't want to stop right here and have a circle. You want to blend that on in. If you need a little bit more, add a little bit more. I'm going to stop right there because I don't think I need any more. I really have to get me some more bronzer. This makes no sense, but it's one of my favorite, and every time I need to set my products out so when I'm reordering things, I won't forget this, because I've ordered from Sephora on that sale and everything and just forget to order my refills for this, so it's a shame. So what I'm doing now is just really giving me just bronzing, giving me some life back to my skin. Again, when you use foundations washes you out. It just washes you out, make you look bland. I'm just kind of hiding these jewels a little bit too. Contouring and bronzing all at the same time. And a little bit on my nose area just to bring everything in. I'm going to take the same brush that I used to bronze and just dip it in here. And I apply my blush right here. I don't bring it all the way down for the rosy cheeks. I'm too old for that, and as you age, it doesn't flatter you. It looks like a little clown. On me. Let me not call you a clown. On me it does. Okay? So I like to start up here. When you just apply it up here and kind of bring it around to make your cheeks look fuller, you can bring it around. It gives you the illusion of your blush coming down here. Look at that. See? And you're not bringing that blush down here. You don't want that. You want to keep it all in this area, okay? Bring it around and make your face look fuller, but it gives you that illusion. The Baked Blush by Milani, I would try to find it. It's 08. It's a baked blush with highlighter in it, and I love it. It's Revlon Color Stay Long Wear Lip Liner in Chocolate. So I will definitely link this. Let me see, this is Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink, and this is in the shade 65. The Airbrush, the Flawless Finish by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in number 3 for me. And I am just dipping this in here and applying it all over on my skin to set my makeup. I'm using my Tear setting. It's the Mass Fit Makeup Fixer. I love this. I need to order some more. I got it from Amazon actually. I love this, the Tear. One of my highlighters by Hourglass, or you can use your Wet n Wild, but I'm just applying a highlighter on just a little bit. I like to do it after I set my foundation. I just like the way it looks a little more natural onto the skin after. Just a little bit. I don't want a whole bunch. This just gives you a natural glow to your skin. Alright, so that is all I have for you today. I really hope this video was helpful and interesting, especially when it comes to mature aging skin. There are products that are made specifically for mature skin and products that work really well on mature skin. These are the products that I pick up the most, okay? So yeah, I really hope this video was helpful and interesting. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel on the way out if you haven't done so already, and thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it. Peace and love until next time.